Hello everyone, I'm here with a finally real video that isn't a live stream, and this video is 10 cleaning tips and tricks. These are ones that I use on a daily, well, not on daily, but whenever I clean. And this video, it's gonna be pretty cool, so stick around. Number 1, make a list and reward yourself. I found out that when I make a list, I tend to follow it easier. So what I try to do is make myself a list and then give myself rewards for cleaning said item on said list. So for instance, cleaning the floor or like cleaning clothes off the floor, I get a treat. Vacuuming, I get a treat. Number 2, have music or podcast. Have music or podcast. So when I'm cleaning, if I'm not streaming, because as you guys know, I stream when I clean most times, I tend to listen to music. I don't really listen to podcasts because I can't really follow along with podcasts, but I love listening to music, especially Glee. Love Glee. Will always listen to Glee. So I tend to listen to Glee when I'm filming. Not when I'm filming. I tend to listen to Glee when I'm cleaning. Number 3, pace yourself or take breaks when needed. So I have ADHD, so I get burnt out really quickly. So I take breaks whenever I feel like I'm being burnt out. But I also try to pace myself so I don't get burnt out as fast. So I try to pace myself. I don't want to like clean out super fast because then I'm burning out my energy and it's gone. So I try to pace myself, give myself a set time of like what one section should be done. Like the floor, I give myself 10 minutes. Counters, I give myself like 15. Number 5, break tasks up into portions. So what I do is I tend to break my tasks up into portions. So I don't just go, okay, I'm going to clean this entire kitchen. No, I go, okay, I'm going to clean the floor first. No? Okay, so I'm going to clean the dishes first. Because that's what I love doing. I love cleaning dishes. And then I'm going to do the counters. Then I'm going to clean the floor. And I break it up into those portions so it's not one big chunk and overwhelmingness. Number 6, stay hydrated. I found that when I'm thirsty or dehydrated, I get burnt out really quickly. And I lose all motivation and energy. So I like to have my Circle water bottle. By the way, this is not sponsored at all. Although Circle, I'd be willing. But it's not sponsored. So right now I have Blue Raspberry Go Sip, which I think is the one with energy. Which is this one, the Go Sip has like a lot of electrolytes. It sounds like a sponsorship. I know, I promise this is not sponsored. I just love Circle, okay? But I noticed when I'm like really thirsty and stuff, I kind of lose all motivation. So like I'll stop and like take drinks every now and again when I get thirsty. Number 7, when brushing, go in circles. I actually just found this out today. So I was cleaning and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm using a toothbrush. And you know, dentists always say clean your teeth, go in circles. So I'm like, because I was using a toothbrush to clean stuff because it was like tight spaces and also the bigger brush would not work. But I was like going like that, just going back and forth. I'm like, this isn't working. So I tried going in circles. I'm like, oh my, it literally picks it up from every angle. So if you go in circles, it picks it up from every angle, which I thought was really cool. Number 8, do not mix bleach and ammonia. So this one, it's hard to explain, but if you mix bleach and ammonia, it makes chloroform, which in short can make you pass out and it could also kill you. You're also not supposed to mix like bleach with any other chemicals, as it can cause like other chemical reactions that can really harm you. My sister told me this. I'm like, why would I mix anything with bleach anyways? Like, I don't need to mix it with hot water because that actually leads up to our next one. Number 9, when using bleach, rinse with cold water. I found out I used to always rinse bleach with hot water because I'd be like, okay, hot water is like even more like disinfecting. So if I rinse bleach with hot water, it's gonna be even more disinfecting. It's gonna be more clean. Wrong. Well, I have no science to back that wrongness up, but I realized that when doing that, it created the fumes so bad to the point where I almost passed out. Because I think heat like makes the bleach fumes like, I'm pretty sure it's with all chemicals how it makes the fumes stronger. So I then started rinsing with cold water and I found that the fumes were not as bad and not as like potent, and so I could actually like breathe. I still wear a mask and everything because I don't feel like getting sick. But I feel I could breathe more and it wasn't like breathing into like straight chemicals. Number 10, start with your favorite things. So like I said earlier in the video, my favorite thing is doing the dishes. So as you see, even for my streams, my first thing I do is the dishes because I love them. They're just so fun. I actually used to do them all the time and I did not like it. And then I took culinary. I'm like, okay, these dishes are actually fun to wash. But the thing is, I only like to wash them when I'm the one that was doing the cooking because then I knew like what went into it. But one thing that for me is bad washing dishes is wet foods. That's why if you saw my streams, I always have to use the hose first. It's to get any wet food off. But start with your favorite thing. Like for me, starting with dishes, it makes me want to clean the rest of the kitchen because I'm like, okay, well the dishes are clean, now the rest of the kitchen needs to be clean. So if you start with your favorite thing, you'll have even more motivation to do the rest of stuff. Again, there's zero science backing this up. This is just going off of my personal experiences. But I found if I start with my favorite thing, like for my room, it's my vanity. If it's the bathroom, it's the tub, and then the sink, and then the counters, then the mirror, because I hate the smell of the Windex. Entryway, there's nothing clean in the entryway except for the floor. But yeah, I always start with my favorite thing, and I always get the rest of it clean. Or for instance, I'll start with getting all the clothes up off the floor, because that's one of my favorite things to do, because then it's already like such a big transformation. And automatically my room's looking clear, so I always think, okay, well I might as well clean the rest of it to make it look just as clean as the floor. So I always start with my favorite things, because then I'm like, okay, I want the rest of it cleaned. Or like the living room, my favorite thing to do is vacuuming, but I gotta dust first, because if I don't dust first, all the stuff is just gonna go on the floor, and then you're gonna have to vacuum again. But it still is very fun, because I still love dusting as well. But my favorite thing I always start with, because then I have motivation to clean everything else. That also sometimes includes the rest of the house. But yeah, start with your favorite thing. So let's go over these again. So 1, make a list and reward yourself. 2, have music or a podcast. 3, pace yourself or take breaks when needed. 4, start small. 5, break tasks up into portions. 5, break tasks up into portions. 6, stay hydrated. 7, when brushing, go in circles. 8, do not mix bleach with ammonia. 9, when using bleach, rinse with cold water to avoid powerful fumes. 10, start with your favorite things. This is just a short list. There are obviously more that if you guys want, I could list in a different video or a later video. I really hope you guys enjoy the switch to new content. I hope you guys do consider sticking around, and if you made it this far in the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to, consider subscribing, as it would really help out me and the channel, as I really loving the content I'm doing. I'm hoping you guys love it too, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!